Salutations, everyone. Welcome back to Civ 7. I'm Lord Forwind. So, we're here in the modern age, of course, still with Machiavelli. I decided, in between videos, to go with the French. Why the French imperial civilization? No overwhelming reason, I guess. I've never really played the French in this game that much. Usually I go for other endgame ones, but it seemed like going with France might be interesting. So we've got to pick our legacies there. So let's see. We did fairly well last stage in terms of earning legacy points, so we should have some decent stuff here. Not entirely sure what victory condition we would go for yet. So I think we will take this deep roots though. 26 plus culture is pretty good. It's not the greatest. Cultural attribute slot, always useful. Probably military attribute slot. Obviously science. We still have one free one we could consider. I'm thinking science. Usually science, space, manned space flight endgame option is usually one of the best ones. Let's see, do we want to go with Capua or Rome here? Is there any of these that are particularly better? On the other hand, where is Capua? This one. We could make this our capital. I mean, it wouldn't be the worst thing, right? We still do have some space in Rome, so why don't we actually make Rome the capital again? Of course, it'll be renamed to Paris. Okay, so new age, new stuff. Let's assign the remaining points here. More culture. Some more science. +1 science in each quarter is pretty good. Well, let's take that just for the sake of figuring it out. Commanders gain a free level? Why not? Okay, so we've got to cover over some buildings here. Let's go over this one because it already provides food. Okay, let's assign some resources before I forget to do so. Okay. And then assign some bonus resources just for the bonus resource stuff. We might actually go economic here because we have a lot of factory resources. We'll see. We'll kind of pursue two distinct goals. We're going to start going for academies, though, for the schoolhouse. Additional science, of course. In terms of civics, actually, let's look at the French, because I've never really read the French. +2 culture on happiness in buildings, that's nice. +2 happiness in military buildings and wonders, also really nice. Oh, okay. Oh, that's nice. I can see how that stacks with Lafayette's extra social policy slot. Let's start with natural history, followed by social question. Mainly because the AI tends to rush out explorers, so opposing that seems like a fairly smart move. Culture. Culture and settlements not founded by me, and culture from palace and city tiles. So lots of happiness, lots of culture. We are leading in everything at the moment, but it's going to be interesting once we process the turn and let the AI kind of get going. Okay, free promotion. We'll finish that tree, which will unlock a commendation, +5 combat strength, command range, movement range, assault, or second wind. I think we'll go with order. We're definitely not going to go fascist, I don't think. That would involve a large war with basically the only other large civ in the game, or the 2 large civs. So level 9 here, so we can actually complete this one, get another commendation. That's really nice. We've got the unique French unit here, the Garde Imperial. Make a range attack as an infantry unit. Gets stronger for friendly within a friendly army commander radius. So really good at what we kind of want to do, which is hold on to our territory and fight as a group. Although, if I'm going to go for science, I will probably go communism, because that gives the best bonuses towards science. Hopefully either Xerxes or Napoleon goes the same, or we could be looking at a war. Let's turn Capua into a city as well. Okay, that one's done. Let's turn Painted Rock into a city as well. Have them build a grocer over... probably just one of these farm tiles. We can just relocate it here to get more production anyhow. Although there is a wine there. Interesting. Ravenna, too expensive to convert to a city at the moment. And that pretty much, we don't have any free resources. So let's see how things shake out now. Okay, what are we looking at? We have some competition for science, no competition for culture. That's good to see. We'll stay friends with Xerxes. Do we got any city-states? We've got Ternate. I'll snag San Marino here for the tech. We need 340, so it'll be a couple more turns. Probably go for the culture ones next. Oh, let's see. What did they go for governments here? We have bureaucratic monarchy, authoritarianism, revolution. Obviously, it's Mexico, and authoritarianism. I think we got to go bureaucratic monarchy, at least for now. On the other hand, elective republic is huge in terms of culture and science. Nah, we'll go elective republic. So, are we really playing Imperial France now, or are we actually really playing the French Republic? Who knows? Okay. This place is still very much unhappy. So after that, we need to make another one, and then we need to make a city park somewhere. Yeah, there we go. Build over the dungeon. Okay. 3 turns to getting some explorers on the field. If we can pull off a culture victory, that would be really cool. I've yet to pull it off because the AI is... Let's just put it this way. The AI is really obsessed with getting artifacts and stuff. Oh, we're France, so I guess we can pick between all of them. Long live the Prime Minister Day. We'll take the science, and we'll do production on urban buildings. There we go. And we will hit a grocer, toss that over the temple, because turning temples into grocery stores is totally something that happens in real life. Not. Has a temple or a church ever been turned into a grocery store? Imagine it's got to have happened somewhere. It just doesn't seem like something that's likely to happen. That's nice on mountains and natural wonders. We don't really have any. So we'll go with social question. Actually, wait, do we want to go social question or natural history? Natural history. And then ideally I want to purchase an explorer. Rather than take the time to train one. I'll get one going as quick as possible. Okay, tech researched. We want to head towards industrialization, followed by then, of course, mass production. Sooner we hit industrialization, though, sooner we can get rail stations and get ready. So let's head to a university to research that. How much would it take to train and explore? 12 turns. Yeah, we're better off buying one when the time comes. It's going to be far quicker. Okay. One thing I will say I do like about this game, compared to some of the other turn-based games I play, is how fast the turns go by. I know the game has had not the best launch reception. I like it fine enough. I think it could be better, obviously. But I do like the fact that turns don't take like 15 minutes to process. That is a very positive thing. Okay, now we can research. We've researched ruins and stuff, and we can start collecting artifacts and stuff. So,
Across the sea like a bird.
Hawaiian sayings. Let's go with humanism, I guess. Quick repair all of those. Still can't turn that into a city. Can we buy another explorer? No, we can't. So, explorer. Let's see, what do we have? Obviously, there are some natural wonders on the map. There's one there. There's one here. Probably go for this one first. How much does it take to buy another explorer? I want purchase, not that. 2,000, so a couple more turns. Now, hopefully we have an advantage on the AI, as in we got started on explorers sooner. Oh, free 500 science. That's nice. Okay, and that's done. The grocer's complete. Rizal is now starting to catch up to us in science. We'll take the 500 science. We'll open borders to Simon Bolivar. We will create a schoolhouse here. We'll also quick repair that. We will build a schoolhouse over the university because it's become obsolete. Same thing down here, schoolhouse. We don't have to overbuild, which is always nice if you can avoid it. Although overbuilding usually keeps your cities taller rather than wide. I'm not really seeing the necessity of building as tall as possible in this game, though. Modernization. We want to delay picking our ideology if we can help it, so that we know what our neighbors will do. Not that I think we're in any danger of being conquered. Both Napoleon and Xerxes at once would be a problem, though. Okay, more science. So now we get into some of the interesting stuff here. We will get +2 science from specialists. Assign this to a city. There we go. We should be able to buy another explorer now. There we go. It's like 12, 13 turns to train that thing. It's just so much better to buy one. Unfortunately, if we were going to do buying things, we are not the Mughals. If we were the Mughals, yeah, it would be pretty nuts. Oh, no damage. Nice. Some more culture. Explorer got to the relic first. Perfect. And this, we'll get to that one first as well. Usually you can pick up like 3 or 4 from natural wonders, but I think you need, what, like 15 or something? Something huge like that. 15, and then you have to do, I think it's like World's Fair or something. Okay.
And was
Let's get some more happiness. Get some more culture from Napoleon. Ah, okay. Game's a little screwed up there. Try to befriend another city-state. We will take the technology when you come suzerain of city-states, because why not? And now we head towards mass production. Economic could be fairly easy for us to pull off, but science is easier, so we'll keep working our way towards that as well. Voy Triomphal? I guess. I don't speak French, so... Okay, if we want to make an attempt at a culture victory, we will probably need at some point another another explorer. Not that I'm in any great rush to do so. So far my neighbors are happy with me, so I'm happy with them. Another artifact. At some point we'll have to build museums to put the artifacts in. I mean, that's pretty obvious, but let's get our science up and rolling first. I just realized because we're going to start building rail stations, it is really getting our science rolling. Narrative choice. Got the artifact. We can work on a schoolhouse here. 17. Oh, yes, please. That looks really nice. Don't see any access to an easy artifact. Although there is that one. Probably be better off sending the other guy. Let's go snag the natural wonder here. Which honestly I didn't even know I had. Convenient when that happens. Move those things out of the town so they stop getting flooded out. At some point I should probably build another army commander. In case we do end up in a war. Unlikely we will, but you never know.
beauty?
I think we're befriending all of these ones. Yes, we are. So it's time to look abroad. Alright, did we... We haven't started on this one, so 2 more and then we're good. Let's get an artifact, because that is progress. We'll take that one for more culture. It's definitely also time for us to start focusing in on getting specialists on the field. So I'm actually going to build over this rural district. Put that right there. I think that's our best yield. It appears to be. Necropolis that we stole when we conquered an Egyptian one. I guess we'll do something similar here. Except we don't have as good of a specialist, so let's get wine instead. Okay, this one is done. We can snag that natural wonder with that one later. In the meantime, can we buy one out here? We can. Perfect. So I don't actually have to send that one across the world. Constructing a building grants culture equal to part of its production cost. Yes, please. Our people are fairly happy with us, so that helps. Let's go research their Exploration Age ruins. We're already headed towards mass production. So I need to start saving money to buy rail stations and factories at some point. So I can place this here, and then I can overbuild the armorer to create the district. I always forget, and it's a really bad habit of mine, is I don't always put the ageless buildings together. By that I mean the ones that last all ages, not the special ones. I'm usually pretty good about that. But the ones that combo or don't combo with anything, I sometimes forget to put them in the same space, so I end up with that weird problem here where I could overbuild one of the things to create a high level district, but I couldn't overbuild the other. Thankfully I didn't screw it up that badly. And we'll go over there for that artifact. So in terms of artifacts, we're up to 4 already. We'll have a 5th, we'll have a 6th, probably a 7th, without trying that hard. I also should probably send the explorer to just wander through this continent and find one of the natural wonders.
Beauty.
And we'll snag some sugar. I'll expand that way a little bit. City-state bonus. I'll take the social policy slot for now. I've got one of these that can be assigned to a city. Good. We got another social policy. Plus 2 cultures and specialists, but increase happiness maintenance. Rizal went to democracy. Okay. There is, I think, where is it? I think there's a tech that gives... Is it a tech or is it... It might be a civic. I think it's a civic that gives decreased buying, so I kind of want to wait to buy stuff when that's available. They're basically all the same here. Well, we know this is not going to get overbuilt, so we'll put it there. Schoolhouse is almost done there. Our science has definitely grown. We could build a rail station 21 turns. I think we're better off just getting the production going, honestly. Oh, we got a bad blizzard coming through. It's a little unfortunate. 3,000 something to get that rail station. I think I'll buy an ironworks, actually. Overbuild the observatory. Yeah. Increased culture. Nice, nice, nice. I should definitely buy a city park if I can here, so they stop being as unhappy. Turn this into a factory town. In fact, I should check most of my cities. That's not particularly good. A good chunk of my cities cannot be converted into factory cities. It's unfortunate. That does limit our ability to get to a economic victory. Although some of these are working. Oh, okay. We're actually in pretty good shape on that front then. Some of them obviously are not, but other ones are. I think we could probably get like 10 or so going for science victories, which are economic victory, which would be good. Oh, I forgot to spend my culture. Oh well.
I can do other things besides war.
Okay, that's being befriended. I don't see any other easy city-states there, so we'll go for Geneva. Got that artifact. We'll get plus culture from buildings. I guess we did the Grand Armée. Bastion, I guess. I really do like the maneuver one, personally. I guess I can take it here. Ignore terrain movement for an army is quite nice. We'll go for the civil code of law for France there. Complete the avenue by building a salon. Now we've done this. No natural wonder up there. So I think I will dispatch this one to explore the world as an explorer. And actually, on that note, I think I'll call this one here. Thank you guys all for watching. Bye for now.